We'll start a new lesson in permutation and combination. So, what is the meaning of this permutation? So, given some figures or digits, we can arrange with regard to some particular order. Then it is called permutation. And the selection without regard to order, actually, without any order is called combination. So, what do you mean by permutation? Let us take for example ABC. So we can take even a single letter at a time. We can take A, B, or C, and only once. Suppose you can take all the three. We can write as ABC. We can write as ACB. Similarly, with B, you can take BAC, BCA. With C, we can write in two ways, so we can write in different way. This is called permutation. So what do you mean by combination? The say above example, suppose if you are taking two letters at a line, suppose say two letters at a time. That is the condition given. Then how you will write the same ABC? You can say AB or BC or CA, two letters at a time. So the order AB and B are these are two letters. That is the correct. So there is no order in this. In the other case, ABCC, ABC is different, ACB is different. In this combination, two letters at a time is the only condition. Then it becomes a combination. So the standard notation is totally n elements, n elements taken or at a time. Total elements are 3 or 5 or 10. You can take any number at a time. You can choose 3 or 4 at a time. It's represented by, you have to read like this, a total of n element taken or at a time, permutation of n elements taken or at a time. Similarly, the combination you write as NCR, combination of n elements taken or at a time. Sometimes you take all, so we'll give some more example. 10p10. Suppose permutation of 10 elements or the 10 at a time, or you can write 10 elements taken only one at a time. Suppose there are like A to A, B, C, D, there are 10 elements. 10 elements taken one at a time. So you can say only A, B, C, D, E, F. It is simply you can only it is equal to 10 ways only. You can write 10 ways. Why? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. 10 letters. You can write taken one at a time. Only 10 ways. You can write A, you can write B, you can C, D, like this. You can only write in 10 ways. Suppose you see what will happen, permutation of taken two at a time. So with A you can write B, with A you can write C, with A, like this it goes on. Now take B, with B you can write A, with B you can write C, and goes on. You'll be able to write how much? And combination. With C you can start with CA, CB, like this it goes on. So the number of letters you can combine in different way. Permutation and what is maybe combination? Combination there is no order. So combination of some 5 elements at a time like that. So we'll give more example in the coming problems. So in permutations, so for example, you are writing ABC. Let us take 4, A, B, C, D. The first letter you can fill up with any one of these two. You can write in 4 ways. The second letter, we are, so we'll put a condition. We should not repeat the number used. That is generally given in the problems. Suppose we take the condition like that, then a letter should not be repeated. First you take A. The next way, we can fill up only in 3 ways. The 2 letters we will use. Third letter, we can use only 2. Fourth letter is fixed. So actually we will, so different place we use the word different ways. So the combination of how many times you can write A, B, C, D in different ways 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1 or it's equal to 24 ways you can write. You try. Permutation, I suggest you try to write one combination different way. Then the concept will get into you easily. So if the one activity can be done in m number of different ways, and for each of these different ways, a second activity can be done in n different ways, and a third activity can be done in p different ways, and so on. Okay, this goes like this. Then all the three activities put together can be done in m multiplied by n into multiplied by p number of ways. This permutation, so we try to work out how many different ways you can write. The same example I will show you. Let us take first digit as A. Okay, then B, C, D. First digit A. This we can interchange it different way. We can say C, B, D. Next with D we can start D, B, C, or with the D, C, B. Which order we can change. This B, C, D, we can write B, D, C. Similarly, C, B, D, you can write C, D, B. Some 6 ways you can write, When first letter is E, A. So similarly, first letter can be B. First letter can be C. So when the first letter is E, second letter can be B, C or D. 3 ways. So for each this second letter B, the third letter is D or C. For the second letter C, you have got 2 combinations. Here, third digit can be 2 ways. That's how this formula comes. First digit can be filled up in 4 ways. Second one is 3. What are 3? Let us take this example we have. First is A. In second, only A, B, C, D you can fill up. Anyway, Second one less than this, we can fill up in 3 ways. This is 4 ways. This is 3 ways. That is 2. The last is only one digit is left out, only one you have to fill up. So you can fill up in different ways, in 24 different ways. You try to practice with less number. For example, you take only A, B, C and try to fill up this way. You will know exactly how many ways you can write. If you do some such a practice, you will understand this concept very quickly. So in this permutation, we use one more way of representing the product of first n natural numbers. So the word commonly we use is factorial n. We represent like this n factorial is read as, or we can write this way also factorial n. Two ways we can write. You see, simply means n multiplied by n minus 1, n minus 2. So up to its 1, natural numbers. You know? So the formula, instead of writing all the digits, we use this factorial n. So what do you mean by factorial 3 is equal to 3 multiplied by 2 is multiplied by 1. So if it is factorial 5, 5 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1. So we can divide one factorial by the other. We can divide this by. So this is the formula for permutation. How you read this letter? Permutation of see, we'll go back to the so arrangements of n elements taken or at a time. So we may not use all that. It depends upon the problem. They will give in the problem how many elements you are using at a time. Totally n elements we are using all elements at a time. So what is a formula for that? Permutation, permutation of n elements taken or at a time. So we have used in the formula, previously. We may have is equal to factorial n divided by n minus or factorial. So suppose there are 10 elements totally, permutation of 3 elements at a time is equal to factorial n. N is 10 here divided by factorial 10 minus 10 minus 3 is n minus or 10 minus 3 factorial 7. We can expand this and work out what is it. Similarly, for combination, there is a slight difference. Same way it comes. Combination of n elements taken or at a time is equal to factorial n divided by or factorial multiplied by n minus or this is or n minus or factorial. So, for example, this combination is 10, combination 3 is equal to factorial 10 divided by factorial 3 multiplied by factorial 10 minus 3. In this factorial or is extra is equal to factorial 10 divided by factorial 3 multiplied by factorial 7. If we, so we will just show you how to multiply 10, what do you mean by factorial 10 divided by factorial 7? Factorial 10 is 10 multiplied by 9 into 8, 7, 6, 5 up to 1 divided by factorial 3 is 3, 2, 1. So multiply factorials. Factorials, this is 1 to 7 is the factorial, 7. This will get cancelled. So the answer is 10 multiplied by 9 multiplied by 8 divided by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1. This is the answer. So this example, we can, this 3, if you cancel 3, now this become 3, here it will become 4. 4 multiplied by 3 into 10. is equal to 120. So here you should know the concept of the representing the first n natural numbers, factorial n. So these three concepts are extensively used in permutation and combination. So we will do some more problem. We'll come back to the theory again, that we will understand it easily. Actually, one or two problem we'll simply do to understand. Now, first six English alphabets, how many, sorry, it is three, not three letter words we can say, can be formed using the first six English alphabets. If no letter can be repeated, let us take. So, he is telling about only, we can use only three. Let us, or this first one, how many letters we can fill up? Let us take the first place can be filled in six ways. Let us take this as the first place, very easy to write. Let us take this is here, you can fill up it this way, we will work out. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. The first place you can write it six different way. What about next one? You have used the one A already means, then this place you cannot fill up with A. So this first, let us say this is six way. Next one we can fill up with five ways. These two letters we have used. Third one, we can write only in four ways. So as per the formula, what about the second place? So let us take this as the first place, Second place can be filled in five ways. So the third place can be filled in four ways. So as per the formula given, total number of ways you can write in 6 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 4 is equal to 120 ways you can write. So we will write the number of ways actually and check. Let us take the first place. You can fill up with A, B, C, D, E, or F. We know. So for each of these letter, second letter, how many, what you can fill up? You can fill up with B, C, D, E, F. So this is 5. For each letter, you can fill up only 5. A, we have used it here. Let us take, if you have used A, you have used B. So the third, you have got 3 digits here, isn't it? Third one, how many letters you can fill up? We can fill up with C, D, E, F. This C, D, E, F also you can, four ways you can write now. What about if you use A and C? What about next one? A you cannot use, C you cannot use. You can use B, D, E, F. Four ways. What about D? If you use A and D, what about this one? You can use A, not AB you use, sorry, AB, D you cannot use. C, E, you can use B, C, E, F. Because this A and D are used, you can put B, C, E, F. What about the next one, E? You can write B, C, D, F. B, C, D, F. What about this F? A and F I have used. A you cannot use. So B, C, D, E. You can write the first four. F you cannot use. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For each B, you can write only four ways. This column, so B, C, D, E, F, there are five ways. Here this column in four ways. For each B, there are four ways. For each C, you are writing in four ways. For each D, so here five ways. What about this one? You can replace E. Similarly, you can work out with B. Similarly with C, D, E. You can leave this B and write all these ways. So here this column is you are writing six ways. Totally, you will get 6 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 4 equal to 120 ways. You can take this as first place or you can take this as first place. Doesn't matter. If you take here 6 ways, here 5 ways, here 4 ways. That is all. Totally you can write only in 120 ways. So if the number of digits are more in permutation, in the problem they will give you some suggestions or limit, otherwise the number will be very huge. Okay, we can work it out, that is not a big problem. So we have to read the problem carefully in permutation combination. What is the condition given? Next case you see similar problem. How many 3-digit even numbers can be formed using these 5 digits if the digits are not repeated? So one clue they have given, even number. If the result is even number, the first digit should be even. What is the even number? We have 3. We have got 3, 5, 7, 9 are all odd digits. So first, the only 8 is the even number. So we'll divide into 3. No, this column should be 8. This is fixed. So what about the 10th? This is first digit we have no fixed, should be even. Therefore, it is 8. So 10th place, in how many ways we can fill up? So we have got 4. We can fill up in 4 ways. What are the 4 ways? 3, 5, 7 or 9. What about 100th place? We can fill in 3 ways. For each 3, this we can fill up with 5, 7, 9. For 5 means we can fill up with 3, 7. So only 3 ways we can fill up. For 7, we can fill up 3, 5, 8. For 9, we can fill up 3, 5, 7. 3 ways. Here 4 ways. So the total number of ways is equal to 3 multiplied by 4. This is fixed, 1 is fixed. So it is 12 ways we can write. You please try to write actually and check in one or two cases so that the concept will be easy to follow. Depending upon the problem, so we should understand what is the clue that is given in the problem. We will try one more problem in this now. In how many ways a 6-digit telephone number can be formed using 0 to 9? If the number starts with 2, 3 and no digit appears more than once. So, how many ways a 6-digit telephone number? So, let us take a small diagram, 6 digit. 1, 2. First 2, it starts with 2, 3. This is fixed. So, we have got another, oh, it's only 4 columns, another 4 columns. Totally 6-digit telephone number. So, what 2 digits are used? 1, 2, 3, 4. Totally 6 digit. So, this third column, how many ways we can fill up? Let us take, we have used so what is using 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 9. We have used it to the remaining 8 ways we can write 8 digits. Here, the third column we can write is 8 ways. So the same formula like last time. The fourth column we can write is 7 ways. Fifth column we can write is 6 ways. Seventh column we can write in 5 ways. So this is fixed 1, 2, this is 1, this is 1. So the total number of ways is equal to 8 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 5. That is equal to it's some 1680 ways. 6 multiplied by 5, 30. 30 multiplied by 7, 210. 210 into 8 is 1060 ways. So we just see the problem, try to imagine, figure out what exactly he means. So we dissect the problem and try to understand. Now, this permutation, different ways we have to think in very clear terms what exactly the problem says. So we suggest our students to repeat the lessons, this lesson, but to understand the basics. This permutation and combination. Next, combination we'll explain later, the coming lessons. First, we try to understand what is the meaning of permutation. How many ways we can write using a particular way. So next, our understanding should be if one activity can be done in m number of different ways, and for each of this first activity, a second activity can be done in n different ways, and for each of these one combination, a third activity can be done in p different ways. Then all the three activities put together can be done in m multiplied by n multiplied by p ways. So the best way to do a permutation lesson is to repeat the problems. Then the basics we can easily understand. Once the basic comes, then applying formula is very easy. So we suggest students to repeat the lesson to understand the basic. Thank you for listening patiently.